Alexa, stop. Oh.
Away
Come on.
to my
Come
voice and hear
Doing live about him when you're on. Hello, Popo. How you doing? About food size. Honey, almond milk, happy cat in the background, ready for the day too. Oh, baby. Children. How am I doing? Last night was quite bad. My neighbours next to me were shouting out abuse in different kind of ways. Even look how easy it is to make him appear mad. Which is why I'm doing this video. I'm not mad, I just have schizophrenia. I've been given better benefits because that's what I go through. So I actually I now work 4 days a week, which is quite neat. But I have a top up of benefits as well. So when I go through, I have to be choosy with my employment. The 3 days a week, which we am on Saturday now, I do my own shit. It's nice. There's no new voices. I'm doing okay. I'm more healthier. They're just assholes. That's the issue. They're just assholes. I'm inundated with them, sadly. My game, remember I said my last time my game was being incorporated like in my studio. That's been about 8 months, a year now. It's the demo's nearly ready to fly. So nearly ready to pitch. Outside, out there somewhere, people have an opinion of me that's based around how I've been, how I've seemed here beyond the veil. See what I mean? I think me looked, made to look in appearances very different than reality for other people's agenda. It's just those other people want me to suffer, and it helps their agenda, whatever it may be. At least that's what it appears to me, anyway. Come on, kittens! The squirrels. We're in a bit of a rush today. I've got a pigeon coming. We're in a bit of a rush today, so get on. Ordinarily, I do about half an hour to about an hour workout. For the weekends, I do walks instead. I'm better than a year ago, and you'll see that with how I process things in this video from the last one. Improved greatly. I never got to write the second book of lots of things. I had a full book of 5 set up. Maybe I'll do it in my old age if I ever make it that far, given how things are. I'm kind of considering About a Mouse. New game idea, which I'll show you later. As lots of things, part of lots of things series, When I listen to the same themes. But I have to say I'm coping probably better than I ever have with my actual disability. And this is me now. My cat. Me now. I look relatively doing a bit of work. I work out normally like 2 or 3 days a week. Some yoga in there, a couple of walks the weekend. It's okay. Okay. I have a The box from my tablet. It helps sometimes. Sometimes you do forget. Wow, sophisticated morning. Let's go. Yeah, can I have a latte and an egg muffin thing with cheesy and hash brown? Right. Thank you. Alright, see you later. Like a schizophrenic conspiracy in itself, I suppose. Maybe I am insane. I know I've been eating a little bit more last, 2 months ago, a month ago, section. It didn't take him that long to realise I was fine. Let out of here. What injustice. Pisses me off. Since then, I lost a lot of self-worth. So, gained some weight. Well, eating more. I haven't gained that much weight actually, considering self-worth. It's not nice knowing that at any moment you can be taken away. It's quite frightening. I'm a good guy and no one sees it by all the frames that's been done to me. You need it sometimes, you know. I go out really early mornings without the touching my word, see people. At least that's what it feels like to me. So I just avoid people because I get a lot of abuse. That's uncalled for. Oh, check this out. We're going round. I did. It's alright, it's alright. Oh, don't bite me. Going round you, so I don't disturb you. Like kids, I know it's okay. I know. Yeah, I just walked past two people. They said, before they saw me, they said, oh, he's going to be section. Then they saw me, and they said, no, he's not. I said, good morning, and they said, yeah. And they walked by and they said, no, good morning. He'd put his back on him. Just, kind of, boost my ego for the morning, to be honest with you. I'm not a harm to myself. Well, I'm definitely not a harm to anyone else, that's guaranteed, but I'm not suicidal at all. I'm barely depressed, given everything. As long as I stay in my own little bubble, I have too many people around, it's okay for me. I live a life, you know? And I'm happy to have that life. Trouble, of course, is that other people seem to keep wanting to stop me having a life, whatever it may be. That makes it quite hard, you know. I'm here, I'm doing it, you know, I'm alive. I'm strong enough to cope with what I go through. But what I go through should not be happening. It shouldn't be happening. I'm not a villain. You know? Best of intentions. I promise. Yeah, I've said some bad things in my time in anger, but best of intentions. no abuse this morning. It's good getting up early. So for the next few hours, I'm going to be working. Weekend, but I work on my own stuff in the weekend. So making About a Mouse, my own little computer game. Aiming to become an indie developer, small team, being awesome with a publisher, you know. It's the aim.
Uncanny when you look at the list of runners for the Derby. A race, of course, Maggie's never owned the
Looking at
winner
my
of,
list today.
But look at all those names
thing's
that jump
Owl
out
music.
on
It's
this
gonna be so much
Platinum
fun.
Jubilee
I'll,
weekend. It is.
I might
it's
record a little
fascinating, to be
bit.
fair.
Quite
Unfortunately, she doesn't
exciting.
have a runner
Danger
today.
music
She doesn't have
when
one in the
fighting.
Derby, but
In the
absolutely,
game.
there's 4 runners in the Derby, all with names. There's
That's
a
the main
Crown
thing.
Royal patronage, changing
An owl
the
trap
cars,
owl,
the Nation's Pride,
mouse
I think
trap
it is,
owl
with a little
dies.
bit of
So
a royal
if
twist.
the owl hits the
Perhaps
mouse
that's
trap,
one for
will
the-
it die?
for the bookies. Lovely stuff. And what makes this
Attenuation,
event unique? Okay, on this side of the course,
in some of the meta
playing public,
sounds.
the tickets, top hat and tails and dresses, of course, but on the
How
other
far
side,
away you
it's
are from the
coming
sound
together, all
reduces
different
the
walks of life,
impact.
haven't you? People coming for free onto
The
the common,
volume.
onto the down for their party tents, their barbecues.
And then if
It's
I'm
a
lucky, I
really
might get up to
good
an
event.
animation.
So you're absolutely right, Mike. There's something here for everyone.
This mouse has been spotted by a predator. It will surely die.
The neighbour, shouted out, kill yourself, things like that through the window, through the wall, Yeah. Last night was fairly similar in a different kind of fashion, where I can't even remember what they said. I totally blocked it up. Blocked it out, but I tweeted it. Quite some nasty stuff. And in the end, she said, "See, it's easy to make him look like he's insane or mad." Now she said the word mad, Yeah. Which I just tweeted, and then I heard her being sick actually afterwards, which is a bit weird. It's not upstairs; it's next to me, basically being abusive. They seem to die. They seem to just stop straight away if I hit record on my recorder. So I'm gonna buy a battery pack today. Just to recharge batteries because they cost a bit. I just set it to record every night. It's not a problem. It won't cost me too much money. I can just delete it if there's nothing interesting on there, And that's me having, I went to bed at 8 last night. Couldn't get to sleep till about 10 or so, or even 11 because of what they were saying, basically, Yeah. As well as that. Ramen noodles. I didn't sleep much last night because the neighbours were being quite horrific. I might grab an hour in a bit. And now I'm going to start working on animation, basically a death animation of the owl eating the mouse, which is going to be lovely. The only real issue right now is I was considering getting another hour's sleep, then at 6 hours, because of the people abusing me from that I saw yesterday. But sadly, now the upstairs seems to be, I don't know if he's jumping off his bed and landing on the floor or something like that, but it sounds kind of similar, like us, just every now and again, trying to break open a door or something, very exceptionally, like as in like a police trying to smash it down. Sounds like that from upstairs. So been for the last 2 days. It's been just a new thing people are trying to do. Just be very irritating. So I won't be able to Kip anyway. You know, to my face they're very decent, but behind closed doors, they seem to shout out a lot of things that can be very upsetting for me. So I'd rather just, you know, find somewhere else to live. So I'm looking. But I'm hopeful that I'm going to find somewhere at least that I can actually call a home, that I can feel safe in eventually. Eventually, you know. It's a lovely area, but I'm just not safe with how people are around me. But I've recorded them before, so it's not actually, people, because you got schizophrenia, they tend to run to the psychosis and blame that. So consequently, anyone can do anything they want to you. Because you're the boy who cried wolf, because you're delusional. It's hard, you know, because you never really feel safe, ever. And have no one you can really turn to for trust when people are very horrific towards you. Just try and get on it as best I can. You get used to it over years, I suppose. But it's not a life, you know, always having to battle every day as well as try and have your own life, you know. Let alone the schizophrenia itself, the disability that makes you a vulnerable adult. Oh, yeah. The squirrels have been and eaten everything. It's kind of nice, you know. Just looking at apartment houses to look at. Some decent ones, but none that really give me that privacy level. I kind of need them. You should have safety even in your own home, not be abused in your own home as well as publicly. And I do have mental health issues, so I'm a vulnerable adult as well. It's horrible, you know what I mean? I actually have heard the neighbours say, well, he's schizophrenic, it's simple, we just say that.
Is handing out 7,000 of these 52 coins to anyone who can hit to let their count.
Now what I do with hot chocolate is I put down a milkshake, 1 teaspoon. The best hot chocolate for the price is actually Nesquik too, because you get a lot in there for the price, basically. So you could have one a night without breaking the bank, you know. About 3 or 4 teaspoons of that. This is my amazing hot chocolate banana. It's so nice, it's incredible. It's calming, you know. Banana hot chocolate. Anyway, I'm taking my tablet now, it's about 5 o'clock. What keeps me going is my art, you know, there's still something to fight for. I had a phone call from some friends today. Spoke to mum a couple of times. Cats had some fun. Told quite often there's no hope for a future for me. Future keeps happening though. So, you know, keep trying. But keep going. Must keep swimming. I need me more. Must keep swimming. Same old, same old. A bit like being a James Bond schizophrenic, to be honest with you. Yeah, you just learn to cope. That's it, you know. And you look at somebody that's abusing you, and you think, well, they are, so or gaslighting or whatever it may be at the time. And you just think, yeah, I would not do the same thing back, no matter who asked. And that's the difference. In fact, I know don't find any one of my abusers, if they're in trouble, I'd probably still help them. I tweet some crap, and whatever I do, I get so upset with things, and sometimes I just want to say, because everyone else seems to have this forum, this space to say everything to the whole world, and sometimes it seems to involve me, from my perspective. Maybe it's schizophrenia, probably is. From my point of view, I'm like, I just hope people see the artist and the kind person that I'm allowed to be sometimes. That's what I hope. And allow me to thrive in that rather than think, because I'm put through this, I don't deserve anything else. When people are too nice to me now, I get upset, because I'm so used to being abused all the time. I'm so used to living in trauma. So when people are just kind, without agenda, I've lost my anchor, you know? Can't cope. Can't cope with people being decent, because I'm not used to it. There's an odd calmness in the depth of the ocean. See that? Just trying to find some emotions of my own after all this. Stroking my cats, being happy. Short-term memory just goes all the time, you know? I don't deserve this shit. So I just I really don't. God, if I could do anything to help anybody, I'd be there. I really would, I swear to God. I'd be there. You know? It's okay because it's Adam. True story. Just have a good night. We're done. My day. Signing off. Day in the life of a lunatic. Good night.